Good morning, 97.1. Getting you wherever you're going this morning. We got New Year's Eve celebrations tonight. Jim Costa, Stoney. We got no Heather today, no John. We got Gov and Greg behind the glass. 8:02, Calvin Shepard. You and I have kind of talked about this, but we haven't really thrown it out for discussion. 8:02, should he be back? We'll talk about the Lions' defensive coordinator spot. TJ Lang will be with us at 9 o'clock. We'll make picks 8:35. Stoney, tonight, any elaborate plans?
No elaborate plans. Watch the Michigan game, and then I don't know. We're going over my sister-in-law's, and there's gonna be like 2 or 3 other couples there. So watch the Wings in the Miami Ohio State game, and then that's about it. I'll stay up and watch the ball drop. Maybe.
What do you mean? Maybe you wouldn't be awake when the ball drops?
No, I probably will be.
Okay.
You know.
I know you're working tomorrow too.
Yeah, but it's not 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So I get to sleep a little bit.
Stoney Aloni.
Now, New Year's Eve, I've told this story before, but New Year's Eve is very special to me and this year in particular, because tonight is the 50th anniversary of my first ever Bruce Springsteen concert. New Year's Eve night, my senior year in high school, 1975 turning into 1976. Okay, fine, big deal. However, my parents and my sister were in Florida staying with my aunt.
All right.
I flew back earlier in the day to go to the concert, number one, but also, unbeknownst to my family, a big New Year's Eve party at my house, where for between 8 o'clock at 7 o'clock at night to probably 1 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't even going to be there because I was going to be at a concert.
Yeah.
So it's been 50 years. We had a snowstorm, so people had to sleep over, and people would call, Michael's parents are home or whatever. And the kids would lie. A good friend of mine lost his virginity in my bed with somebody. I mean, but the fact that it's been 50 years, and it's mind blowing to me. It's been 50 years since the first concert in that New Year's Eve party.
The question we want to ask people is like, New Year's Eve, your plans tonight, is it still a big hopping holiday for you, or is it overrated?
Is it amateur night, as they like to say?
Yeah.
I think sometimes as you get older, unless you have special plans, or somebody you know is having a big house party, I think it's time to get together a little bit and,
Well, it lends itself. People are home for the holidays,
right.
Home from college, or if they moved away for work and now they're back.
In most cases, it changes once you have kids because you don't get a babysitter on New Year's Eve usually to go out. I mean, you can to go out, but you do your thing. I remember being in Florida at times where we would go to dinner, like a 5:30 dinner at a good restaurant, and come back to spend New Year's Eve with the kids.
Okay. And I wonder, some of this might just be like, is it overrated or are we old? Because I've done the New Year's Eve thing. Tonight we're doing the Red Wing game.
I've done that.
Which is it's normally a fun.
Another crazy story about that too.
I do want to hear it. We go last year, this year. It's a fun game to go to, the New Year's Eve game for the Red Wings. It's bumped up a little earlier. Mm-hmm. We're not planning on staying downtown after. I don't know if we're old and lame.
What time's the game?
6:30.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be done by 9:30.
Yeah, which is fine.
And we could go out in downtown. We're probably going to go home, have some drinks, spend the time together. But,
right.
But I've done New Year's Eve all which ways. When I was out in Grand Rapids, I was waiting in the cold at a bar with a cover. I've done the get dressed up for New Year's Eve out in D.C. with some friends.
Yeah.
I've done all the different kinds of New Year's Eve. At this point, though, I don't want to be amateur hour, midnight, 1 o'clock. And it goes without saying, if you're going to be on the roads, have a DD, use a Lyft, use an Uber, pay for a cab, whatever you got to do. Yeah. It's not. It doesn't call to me the way it once did.
No.
I'd do a house party would probably be my threshold now.
I think one year one of my daughters, her and her friends, they went to Windsor and stayed at a hotel.
Okay.
6 or 7 of their girlfriends. They hung out. Or
But it may just be like you age out of it because Brendan, who does our updates, he's going with a crew of 20 tonight downtown Detroit. They're going to get after
it.
it.
He's a young lad.
Yeah, he's fresh out of college.
Damn right.
Tear up the town.
He should have fun.
Yeah.
So you getting dressed up for the Wings game tonight? Or
What does dressed up mean? Like suit and tie?
Well, I know a lot of people used to, not as many. You probably see a few because I know one year I wore a tuxedo to the Red Wings game, and it was kind of cool in a way. We got dressed up after the game, went to some place to have dinner. I believe it was an old place called Doug's Body Shop on Woodward in like Royal Oak area.
You did dinner after the hockey game.
After the hockey game.
It's a late dinner.
If my memory's correct. I know we went to Doug's Body Shop after the game.
Okay.
And then I thought I was going to have some fun post New Year's and went to the girl's house. And
this is before you were married.
Oh, it's before I was married, and was told, nah, I don't think so. I'm dating somebody else who I also knew who actually tried to set us up. So
Wait, hold on. Back up.
I was at a Lions, a woman who I was friendly with. We kind of had like a little flirty thing going on.
Right.
And at a Lions game, this guy was telling me, "Oh, you should go out with her." You know, all right, fine, whatever.
He was seeing her?
He was part. I didn't know it at the time.
Why he was seeing her, but he thought you should go see her.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so I'm saying no, and then she goes, "No, I don't think so. I'm dating him."
Your head must have been spinning. Like, well, hold on, but this is the guy who told me to go see you.
Really? That was very lame.
So, but okay,
I'll tell you who it was in the break.
Oh, is it someone I might
Somebody you know? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Tom's making a face back there. We don't need to do this on the air.
No,
but I have some follow-up questions.
Yes.
So you were already back at their place when
I'm
this happened?
dropping her off.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I was New Year's Eve.
Hey, go.
New Year's Eve. It's a green light. I'm going in.
Had the ball already dropped?
Yes.
Okay, so this was, you guys had the fun at the party. And you thought you were...
spent a decent amount of money on tickets and dinner,
Did you buy her dinner?
Of course.
Midnight kiss?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
This is
I'm trying to remember.
The mixed signals on this.
I know.
I'm flabbergasted on your behalf years later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, if you got some good stories, we'll hear them. No one's going to top Stoney's stories, but we want to hear from you guys about New Year's Eve. Like, is it all it's cracked up to be? Is this a night where you age out of it? Where is that point where it stopped being, hey, we're going to go out to the bars past midnight for New Year's Eve? Is it house parties? Is it low key? Are you not doing anything? Like, Tom, you had this comment pre-show. You said, I don't know if your generation really does this.
Yeah, something I just think that young people don't do as much today is the whole going out for this and all that. I really think it's lost its love. I think in the masses is what I'm saying. Like, I think it used to be a huge thing where most people went out and did something younger age, and I just don't think it's quite the same anymore.
Brendan's the outlier, our update guy.
Yeah, and I also think, too, in general, like, the changing of the year has kind of become a little less relevant.
Yeah. Once Y2K hit, it kind of jumped the shark. We survived that, and everything.
Like, resolutions aren't a thing like they used to be.
I don't think I agree with that. I still think maybe this is the old soul in me, but I still like a little bit of self-reflection at the end of the year. I make New Year's resolutions. We all know we don't keep them.
I still think it's as popular with certain age demographics as it's always been.
Yeah, but younger people now are drinking less, right? Is that maybe part of it?
True.
This is a big drinking holiday. I mean, if you don't go out and have a few.
Right. Well, champagne was made for New Year's Eve.
Right. But don't they say, like, Gen Z's drinking less alcohol?
Yeah.
So what does a Gen Z New Year's Eve celebration look like if it's dry?
Some gummies.
Edibles or, yeah. Okay.
I guess.
248-539-9797. We'll roll the conversation over and get some of your thoughts. It's 97.1.